So I'm joined by first team manager Jamie Collins for an off-season update. Jamie, how's your summer been so far? Been nice and busy?
Yeah, this is probably the busiest time of the year for a manager. Obviously, lots of phone calls, lots of meeting players, and probably the worst thing as a manager, obviously, letting players go. So it's been a busy couple of weeks since the season's finished, um, but that's part of being a manager.
Yeah, we'll go into that. Last month we did announce our retain list, got some fantastic players still under contract, but what comes with that are players that are departing the club. What's your message to them?
For the players that are leaving, obviously, it's just a big thank you for obviously all the efforts since they've been at the football club. It's probably the hardest thing to do as a manager is let players go, especially probably with the situation I was in where I'd been in the dressing room as a player and obviously as their mate, it was a difficult situation. But I think everyone knows that's part of football, um, and I'm sure they'll go on to other clubs and do very well for themselves. But it's just a big thank you from the club and from me personally.
And we had some players as well who were here on loan, and we saw some, especially like Teddy Sharman-Lowe, Ethan Burnett. They were fantastic as well during their time, and they'll go on for some fantastic careers.
Yeah, I think if you talk about them two, they've got massive careers in front of them. I think we see probably Teddy's the first time he's played men's football and how well he adapted to it, especially in a difficult situation he was in at the end of the season. I think he's got a very bright future, the same as Ethan. He come in, done ever so well, and I'm sure he'll go on and have a great career.
So looking forward, what's the project that you're sort of envisioning and you're explaining to these players that you're talking to?
Um, well, we've got a core group of players that we've kept. So the likes of obviously Mo Fowl was under contract, James Roberts, obviously Maka. So we've got the core players that we've kept. Um, we're looking to bring in young, energetic players that want to play for the football club. And there's a lot of players out there. I think Havant at this level is a very, very big club. We're talking to a lot of players, but I think it's very important for myself that we get the right players in. I think you could just go out and sign any player because, like I said, the size of the club. But I want to make sure that I get the right player that I like. And we've signed one so far that hopefully we get announced soon. And we're very close to another two or three. So just an update for the fans that we are working very, very hard behind the scenes. But it's just very important for me. It's my first job to try and get the right players that I want and that want to be at the football club.
And having a look at obviously the teams that are coming up, coming down, and other teams that are maintaining in the league like ourselves, and it's going to be a competitive year next year.
Yeah, I think this year, I think you look at the teams that have come down and come up. They're all big teams. I think there's a lot of teams in this league that have got big investments as well. So I think it is going to be one of the hardest conference souths that's probably been. But that's going to be good for us. I think some of the grounds, like you've got Torquay away, Yeovil away, they're going to be great days for the fans. And obviously the usual clubs that are local to us. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a very competitive league, and we're hoping to be up there come the end of next season.
And in about a month or so, I'm sure the preparations will start for pre-season. We announced our schedule with some great games, some local games, Portchester, Horndean, but also the big one, Pompey, Woking, Aldershot as well. So I suppose you're looking forward to that, and it'll give us a chance for you as well to look at some players that you may want to pop on trial as well.
Yeah, I think pre-season, as we know, is all about getting fit. But I think all the games that we've got are quite localish teams, so we're hoping for big crowds. It's going to be a tough pre-season. Obviously, we've got the two local teams in. I think you look at all the other clubs, they're conference clubs and above. So it's going to be a tough workout for the lads, but it's all about getting fit.
And about a month until then. So what are you doing in the meantime?
Like I said, this is the busiest time. The phone's not stopped ringing. I've been driving around meeting players, trying to get people over the line. I probably will try and get away just for a long weekend with me and the missus because otherwise it'll probably drive you mad. But it's been a good summer so far. Like I said, we've got one player over the line, and hopefully within the next week or so we'll have another two or three, so we can get the fans buzzing again. And like I said, we're looking for a good start and get everyone behind us and have a good season.
Lovely. Cheers, Jamie. I'm sure we'll speak soon.